At dahil Valentine's Day today, usapang pag-ibig muna tayo ngayong episode. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to Dimers TV. I'm your host, J.I. Dimes. And for today's episode, we have a special Valentine's episode for today. Okay. Episode 34, Usapang PAG IBIG. Answering 10 burning questions about love, featuring the hosts of Dimers TV. Okay, so again, happy Valentine's to everyone. And again, thank you also to our sponsor for today's episode, making this episode possible. Walang iba kundi ang Double Dose. Okay, so thank you to Double Dose for making this episode possible. Okay, so let's now kick off ang ating usapang pag-ibig. Starting with, so by the way, mechanics muna, no? Mechanics muna for this episode. So may 10 burning questions about love na pinasagot sa lahat ng hosts ng Dimers TV. And of course, we'll be sharing the answers ng bawat isa. Starting with, kanina ba tayo? Ayun, starting with Jonas de Guzman. Okay, so ito yung mga sagot ni Jonas dun sa ating 10 burning questions. Starting with number 1, sino ang first crush mo? Kailan ito nangyari? According to Jonas, ang first crush niya was around grade 2. Wala na siyang ni-name drop na kung sino. Tapos, number 2, describe what your first heartbreak was like. So, according to Jonas, masakit, pero you just learn from it still. Okay, may ganun pala si Jonas, ha? Okay, so sige, next. At number 3, what was your biggest lesson from your worst breakup? So, according to Jonas, love yourself. Bago ka magmahal ng ibang tao, mahalin mo muna self mo. Yes, sir. Okay, next, number 4. What's something you used to believe about relationships but no longer do? According to Jonas, ito daw yun. Gusto ng girls sa mabait na guy, pero parang di naman. Okay. And then for number 5, definition ni Jonas ng romance. According to Jonas, romance is loving someone unconditionally. Yun naman yun pala. Okay, so now let's proceed to Jonas's answers naman for 6 to 10. So sa number 6, yung naniniwala ba siya sa soulmates at kung nakita na ba yung soulmate niya. Sabi niya, I do and I hope I met her already. Oh, may mga ganun pa si Jonas. Okay, next at number 7. Would you rather be loved, respected, or admired? According to Jonas, loved would be at the top because you can always be respected or admired. Okay, may point naman si Jonas. Okay, next. At number 8, what do you find sexiest about yourself? Sabi niya, nerd about basketball and superheroes. Well, I have to agree. Sobrang nerd ni Jonas pagdating sa basketball and sa superheroes. Okay, and then of course, at number 9, would you rather be a vampire or werewolf? Ang sagot ni Jonas ay vampire. Gusto niya daw maging vampire. Roar! Okay, so may ganun pa. Okay, and then at number 10, ito na. Ang mabigat na tanong, mas mahal mo or mas mahal ka? Okay, so according to Jonas, both, sana, pero love ko pa rin if hindi talaga kaya both. Okay, so that's it. Thank you, Jonas. Thank you for sharing yung thoughts mo. Napunta naman tayo sa kabataang Pinoy din to. Of course, walang iba kundi si Christian Lord C. Okay. So let's look at the answers of Christian. Starting with number 1, yung kanyang first crush. Sabi niya ewan ko sorry if I'm mispronouncing. I don't know if it's Leah or Laya. Kaklase ko siya nung elementary, grades 1 to 3 ko ata siya naging crush. Yun naman talaga si Lods eh. Okay, number 2, describe what your first heartbreak was like. According to Lods, sad. then, number 3, what was your biggest lesson from your worst breakup? Sabi ni Lods, always validate the feelings of your partner. Lalim malalim din sabi ni Lods dito. Okay, and then number 4, what's something you used to believe about relationships but no longer do? Sabi niya, wala naman po. I still believe na may forever. Yun naman pala yung Lods eh. Okay, and then of course, number 5, what's your definition of romance? So, sabi ni Lods, for me, romance is having a strong attraction to another person. Okay? And then, 6 to 10 naman ni Lods, yung start tayo with number 6, yung sa soulmates. Sabi niya, naniniwala siya, yes, I do believe in soulmates, pero tingin ko, di pa kami nagkikita. Now, for number 7, yung would you rather be loved, respected, or admired? Ito yung mga sagot ni Lod. So, number 3, loved. 2, admired. At the number 1 niya, yung respected. No? Yun yung pinakamahalaga kay Lod. So, and then, number 8, what do you find sexiest about yourself? Ang sagot ni Lods, yung kanyang being family-oriented and a basketball fanatic. Well, I have to agree. Sobrang family-oriented ni Lods. No? Like, yan talaga, spends a lot of time with the family. Okay, and then number 9, would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? Ang sagot din ni Lods, kagaya ni Jonas, ay vampire. Okay, and then of course at number 10, mas mahal mo or mas mahal ka? Ang sagot niya ay mas mahal ko. Yes, sir. Okay, thank you, Lods, for sharing your answers. Now, punta naman tayo. Ito na. Ang isko ng bayan. Walang iba kundi si Sir Arvin Alimboyao. Yes, sir. Okay, so let's now look at Sir Arvin's answer. So, inspired yata si Sir Arvin niya yung Valentine's. Okay, so sige, tingnan natin yung sagot niya sa number 1. Sino ang first crush mo? Kailan ito nangyari? Sabi ni Sir Arvin, first crush was when I was in LM around grade 5. Oh, Diyos ko. Tagal pa na bago nagka-crush ni Sir Arvin. Grade 5 na. Ito ba yan, Sir Arvin? Okay, and then number 2, describe what your first heartbreak was like. Ito, mabibigat yung mga sinagot ni Sir Arvin dito. Can't sleep for a few nights thinking about what went wrong. Di rin makakain ng maayos kasi emotionally down. Ganun pala si Sir Arvin, no? So, hindi na nga makatulog, hindi pa makakain. Parang kanta lang. Parang kanta lang yung mga banat ni Sir Arvin dito. Okay, next. Number 3. What was your biggest lesson from your worst breakup? Sabi ni Sir Arvin, always love yourself muna. I believe you can't love someone else if you can't love yourself in the first place. Well, he does have a point and I agree, no? Mahirap naman. Sabi nga, no? Alala ko yung dati namin principal would always say, you cannot give what you don't have. No? So, siguro ganyan yung ibig sabihin ni Sir Arvin. Okay, next. Number 4. What's something you used to believe about relationships but no longer do? Ito, maganda itong sagot ni Sir Arvin eh. Pag graduate ka na, pipila ang mga babae sa'yo. Yun. And sabi ni Sir Arvin, that's the biggest scam of my life. Okay. Okay, so mga na-scam yata na-scam si Sir Arvin dun sa kasabihan na yun. Okay. And then number 5, what's your definition of romance? So, according to Sir Arvin, good romance starts with the person you truly love, while bad romance starts with ra-ra-ra. Okay. So, ganun ang thoughts ni Sir Arvin. Now, let's go to his answers naman for 6 to 10. Number 6, do you believe in soulmates? If you believe in soulmates, do you think you've met yours? Ang sagot niya, yes! Kasi I found her. At shout out daw kay Rosel. Yes, sir! You know what? Hindi talaga yung Sir Arvin. Talagang shout out pa. Okay, kaya inspired si Sir eh. Okay, next, number 7. Would you rather be loved, respected, or admired? That's sabi ni Sir Arvin. I would rather be loved because you can always respect or admire the person you love, but the converse is not always true. Yeah. Spoken like a bona fide math teacher talaga tong si Sir Arvin. Okay? And then, number 8, what do you find sexiest about yourself? So, according to Sir Arvin, I guess, geeking about things. Yun ang, yeah. And, ano mo si Sir Arvin, sobrang talinong tao nito na like, hindi lang sa math, like sa maraming bagay, sobrang dami niyang alam. Okay, and then number 9, would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? So, 3 out of 3 na to. Lahat sila gusto yata maging vampira, no? So, vampire ulit si Sir Arvin. And then, syempre sa number 10, mas mahal mo or mas mahal ka ang sagot ni Sir Arvin. If pwedeng both, then syempre doon tayo. Pero if I were to choose, then yung mas mahal. Yes, sir. Okay, so thank you, Sir Arvin, for those thoughts. And now, let's proceed to my, okay, ito na, turn ko naman para mag-share ng aking mga answers. No? So, let's look at my answers starting with number 1. Okay, sino ang first crush mo at kailan ito nangyari? Well, yung first crush ko, ang pangalan niya si Katrina. I think I was 5 years old yata noon. Kung tama yung pagkakaalala ko, pero alam ko talaga 5 years old ako noon. And it's also the reason why my other nickname actually became Joke, because it was a combination of my first name and of course yung name ni Katrina. Kaya yung pinagsabi. Okay, and then number 2, describe what was or what your first heartbreak was like. I guess, yeah, sabi ko nga dyan, it was devastating and traumatic. Okay. So yeah, just being honest about it. And then number 3, what was your biggest lesson from your worst breakup? That things change, no? And ang katotohanan is that some things are just not meant to. Ganun lang talaga. Yes, sir. And then number 4, what's something you used to believe about relationships but no longer do? I guess, ewan ko, but eventually siguro as I grew older and matured, no, I realized yung sabi ko dyan, no, kailangan, ito yung dating naniniwala ko pero hindi naman pala, kailangan laging pa-romantic and pa-cheesy para may impact. hindi naman pala kailangan gano'n, no? Kailangan sincerity tsaka honesty. Okay, so number 5, what's your definition of romance? Yun, in line with what I said in number 4, of course, romance is a combination of the following: sincerity, honesty, and ito pinakamahalaga sa lahat, selfless. Kailangan kaya mong hindi puro sarili lang yung isip. Okay, and then of course, number 6, do you believe in soulmates? If you believe in soulmates, do you think you've met yours? Of course, ang sagot ko dyan, yes, I do. No? Naniniwala ako sa soulmates, and I really believe that I've also met mine. Walang iba yan, kundi of course, my wife na si Bam. Okay, so, love you, Ma. Okay, so there. So next, number 7, would you rather be loved, respected, or admired? So if I were to rank them, it would be number 3, yung admired. Don't really care about that. Number 2, respected. Of course, may ano dyan, I put premium on that. Pero syempre, ang pinakamalaga for me is yung love, no? Parang feeling ko naman like, yung respeto at saka yung admiration, nangyayari lang din yun kung mahal ka ng tao. So anyway, so that's how it is for me. Okay, and then for number 8, what do you find sexiest about yourself? Ito, totoo lang, no? I actually, for me, yung sexiest thing about me is I just stay true to who I really am. No, I think for anyone who knows me, alam nila yan. No pretensions whatsoever. I just remain true to who I am. And then, would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? Ayan, mas gusto ko yung werewolf, honestly. No? Ayun lang. Ewan ko, mas feel ko lang. Hindi ko alam, pero mas feel ko lang. And then, number 10, mas mahal mo or mas mahal ka? Syempre, yung sagot ko dyan, walang iba kundi mas mahal ko. Yes, sir. Okay, so now, yun, those are my thoughts. Now, punta na tayo ngayon sa ito. Ako, ang pinaka-heartthrob dito sa Dimers TV, no? Sa lahat ng mga co-hosts, lahat ng mga hosts dito, ito yung pinaka-heartthrob sa lahat. Yun naman talaga. Okay, so walang iba kundi syempre ang aming we call him Mr. Deadshot. Walang iba kundi si Joseph Alfonso. So ito yung mga sagot niya. Hindi ako naniniwala dito sa unang sagot ni Joseph. Sino daw yung first crush at kailan ito nangyari? Sabi niya grade 6. Ay nako Joseph, grade 6 po yata. I don't believe this. Okay, and then number 2. Describe what your first heartbreak was like. Sabi ni Joseph, masakit, tsaka at the same time, motivational kasi naging better ako. Yun naman pala. Okay, became better after. So, I guess learned a lot from it, definitely. So, number 3, what was your biggest lesson from your worst breakup? Ito, maganda to sinabi ni Joseph. Huwag na ipilit kasi mas masakit. Tama naman. No? Sometimes ipilit pa natin na sumasakit. Okay, and then number 4. What's something you used to believe about relationships but no longer do? Sabi ni Joseph, parang wala naman daw. Parang wala naman daw. Okay, and then number 5, what's your definition of romance? Sabi ni Joseph, para sa akin po, yung romance is yung parang spark or thrill ng relationship alongside with a strong attraction and love to another person. Okay, thank you. And then let's now proceed to Joseph's answers naman for 6 to 10. So, sa 6, sabi niya, do you believe in soulmates? If you believe in soulmates, do you think you've met yours? Sabi ni Joseph, yes, naniniwala ako and nakilala ko na po siya ngayon. Yun naman talaga. Siya si Angel, my girlfriend. Yes, sir. Yung mga bibigat dito, mga puro inspired, no? Kaya kung napapansin nyo rin, ayan nga, sa sobrang mga inspired to mga taong to, mga sobrang in love, kaya lagi rin busy tuloy, no? So anyway, hindi na tuloy sila nag-appear sa mga episodes, no? Pero anyway, number 7, would you rather be loved, respected, or admired? So sabi ni Joseph, siguro po mas gusto ko yung nire-respeto ako kasi pag nire-respeto ako, yung love and admiration, susunod naman po yan. Okay, so ganun naman yung pananaw niya. Pananaw ni Joseph is like, it's the respect that should always be number 1. Okay. Of course, we respect Joseph's choice. Next, number 8, what do you find sexiest about yourself? Ito, mabigat tong sagot na to ni Joseph. Everything. Everything. Yung pagiging totoo ko sa lahat po ng tao siguro. Yun yung para kay Joseph. And then, of course, number 9, would you rather be a vampire or werewolf? So, ito na naman, vampire na naman kasi matagal daw na mabuhay yung vampira. Okay, and then sa number 10, yung mas mahal mo or mas mahal ka, ang sagot din ni Joseph ay mas mahal ko. Okay, yes sir. Thank you, Joseph. And of course, last but definitely not the least, pupunta na tayo ngayon sa mga sagot naman ni Mr. Nix, Sir Johnmer Mangotara. Okay, so let's proceed to Sir Johnmer's answer, starting with this answer sa number 1. Ang kanyang first crush at kailan ito nangyari. Sabi niya si Maha. No? So it was during 2nd grade. Ito maganda tong kwento na Sir Johnmer. Binibigyan niya ako palagi ng pagkain. Ang kapalit nun, holding hands ko siya. Okay, may ganun pa. Okay, so anyway, next, let's proceed to number 2. Describe what your first heartbreak was like. So, sabi ni Sir Johnmer, eye-opening. Ganun na mga very short answers, no? Pero may hugot eh. Okay, next, number 3. What was your biggest lesson from your worst breakup? Ito, mabigat din na hugot to sabi ni Sir Johnmer, looks matter. Mabigat na ano yun pero sometimes people probably deny it, pero minsan kasi talagang may pagkatotoo din to sinasabi na ito ni Sir Johnmer eh. Okay, next. What's something you used to believe about relationships but no longer do? Ang sagot ni Sir Johnmer, love is enough. Okay, yeah, especially, and I guess when when it involves things that you have to pay already, hindi naman pwede pambayad ng love sa mga bagay like the Meralco bill. Sa Maynila, I guess. Okay, so anyway, yung internet, PLDT, yung mga ganyan, yung ano man. So anyway, number 5. What's your definition of romance? Ang definition ni Sir Johnmer, not so PG. Okay? And then, yung sagot naman ni Sir John Mer sa 6 to 10. Okay, tingnan natin. Ito. Do you believe in soulmates? No, if you believe in soulmates, do you think you've met yours? Ang sagot niya, dalawang words lang. Yes, naniniwala siya sa soulmates. Pero, no, hindi niya pa nakikita yung kanyang soulmate. Okay, next, number 7. Would you rather be loved, respected, or admired? Ang sagot ni Sir John Mer. Gayahin ko ranking ni Sir J. Gayahin na lang daw niya yung sagot ko, no? Number 3, admired, 2, respected, and 1, loved. So, okay. And next, number 8. Ito, mabigat din to. What do you find sexiest about yourself, no? Me. With a capital M and E, no? So, ganun ang ano. Now, that's what you call confidence, right? So, bigat, no? Bigat ng sagot ni Sir John. And then, number 9, coming from Mr. Nix, no? Ayun, nagkaroon din ako ng karamay sa vampire or werewolf. Ang sagot ni Sir John Mer. Werewolf, okay. I don't know his reasons, pero at least may karamay na ako. And then at number 10, yung sa mas mahal mo or mas mahal ka. Ito, sa lang sa mga host ng Diverse TV ang sumagot ng mas mahal ako. And then bumanat pa siya na may isa pa siyang quote. No? I'll end this by this love month quote, sabi niya. Pag yung kondo mo ay nabutas, tatay ka na bukas. Yun naman yun. Eh. Ang isa pa kasi siguro hindi ka gumamit ng condom siguradong tatay ka naman talaga. Okay, so anyway, thank you Sir John Mer for those thoughts. Ayan, yung mga not so PG thoughts ni Sir John Mer, no? Yung pati yung pahabol niya na quotation dito. Okay, so that's it, no, for our episode 34, Usapang Pag-ibig. Again, happy Valentine's to everyone. Again, the title of this is Usapang Pag-ibig, answering 10 burning questions about love, featuring those of Timers TV. Muli, happy Valentine's to everyone. And again, thank you to our sponsor, no, for today's episode. Walang iba kundi yung Double Dose. Please follow them on Instagram and also like their Facebook page. Sobrang sarap nung mga cookies ng Double Dose, no? So, here we're showing you some of the price list, no? So, masarap na tapos very affordable pa, no? A box of 12 is only worth 920. So, sobrang sarap naman niya. Like, sobrang sulit na talaga yung box of 12 na yun. Tapos, ang dali pa mag-order, no? So, nandun din sa Facebook page nila. You'll just send the details and you can pay, via bank transfer, meron din GCash, meron din PayMaya. Tapos pipili ka na lang kung ano yung date ng delivery. Tapos ayun na, no? Ipapa either Grab or Lala Move na lang. Tapos may cut-off time lang, and of course may delivery time between 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then when it comes to the choices, ito yung mga flavors. Ako personally, yung mga favorite ko talaga dito sa Double Dose, syempre yung the Queen C, sobrang favorite ko yan. Tsaka yung pati yung mga bata, no, si MA Wizard, si JDR, tsaka si YM Buckets, no, favorite din nila to. Basta ako favorite ko talaga dito yung Queen C, tsaka yung Red Velvet Cheesecake. Yan, sobrang sarap. So again, thank you to Double Dose for tama-tama to for lalo na't Valentine's ngayon, no? Kailangan ng sobrang okay na regalo ngayong Valentine's. So, walang iba kundi ito na yun. Double Dose is obviously the way to go. So you can follow them on Instagram at Double Dose. First Facebook page nila, Double Dose. And then meron din sila sa TikTok at Double Dose Cookies. So again, all of their cookies are made with the finest ingredients, from French butter to Belgian chocolates to Malden sea salt flakes. Okay, so again, thank you to Double Dose, and that's it. No, that's it for our episode for today. I hope you guys liked it. Again, for those who haven't followed us on or haven't subscribed to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel. And Click also on the notification bell para updated kayo sa lahat ng mga videos namin. And then, kung hindi pa rin nakakapag-like sa Facebook page, sana po i-like nyo rin yung Facebook page namin and also follow us on Instagram. So again, I'm J.I. Dimes. And we will once again see you on the next episode of Timers TV. Happy Valentine's Day po sa inyong lahat. Yes, sir.